A police officer and a man have been in a catastrophic car crash in Victoria's far northwest overnight, with another officer fighting for life in hospital. Senior Constable Bria Joyce, 25, was highly respected, having been in the job for 6 years. Police said an unmarked police car from the Mildura Highway Unit and a ute collided on Kulkyne Way near Forbes Road in Redcliffe about 10 p.m. yesterday. Victoria Police Chief Commissioner Shane Patton said the ute had veered onto the wrong side of the road and caused a head-on collision with the police car, while a third car rear-ended the police car in a catastrophic accident. The 23-year-old male driver of the ute at the scene and has not yet been identified. The officer's colleague, a highly thought of 43-year-old male leading senior constable, was airlifted to hospital in a critical condition with internal and leg injuries. 2 young children, who were passengers in the ute, were taken to hospital for treatment for non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the third car and a child suffered minor injuries and were also taken to hospital. A police officer was airlifted to hospital in a critical condition. Police are trying to determine how the crash happened. Commissioner Patton said the police officers had been on general duties when the crash occurred. There is no indication of any attempt of the police vehicle to be intercepting anyone, no pursuit involved, he said. Major Collision Investigation Unit detectives are investigating the crash and using recreations to determine what occurred. Commissioner Patton said the crash is devastating for the close-knit community in Mildura and the police force, especially as it nears the anniversary of the crash that 4 officers in Melbourne. No one expects to go to work and not come home, he said. This is an absolute tragedy for the police officers involved, for the family and friends of those police officers. Chief Commissioner Shane Patton speaks on the car crash that a police officer and man. It is a tragedy and absolutely heartbreaking for the family and friends of the civilian driver involved. You come at a loss of words to describe this. It is expected Kulkyne Way will be closed today while detectives process the scene.